Hey everyone, welcome back. So exciting. So I think I finally figured out a way to successfully record my traditional pieces, because for a while it was just the method I was using. Something happened, I don't know, an update, because it's a year old. Who knows? I'm not that technically inclined. But I get my basic tech stuff. But either way, I don't know what happened, but the way I was recording before, something happened and it wasn't allowing me to record for long periods. There was storage, it was working. I don't know if like the most recent update was just like no, or just a conspiracy for me to buy a new one. But I successfully figured out a way to use my webcam. I had also been trying to look into new ways of screen recording, because my screen recording program, like one of the problems I had was that I could only record for short bursts, because it would automatically stop recording if the file was getting too big, which is really nice to try to remember every 20 minutes to stop and restart the recording. And then, then you're editing all a bunch of little clips instead of one main clip. And that was also a problem with like my other one, because it would get overheated if I recorded for too long. But I think I found a nice little sweet spot with my Logitech webcam. And then I'm using Logi Capture, so be ready for that little Logitech logo in the corner. It kind of just automatically does it. I don't mind. It's not really in the way. And I'm always happy to share how I make my content, because I know like when I started, I was like, what am I doing? How do I do this? But I used to just record with a basic Android phone, basic Samsung. And, the camera was nicer, because at first I actually started with a digital camera that I had for a few years, and then my smartphone camera ended up becoming nicer than it. But now I think I find a nice little sweet spot for me to start recording again on my desktop and my webcam. Without having to use multiple programs or get another Adobe program, because it's like, how many Adobe subscriptions am I going to expand upon in me trying to record my art? But anyways, figured it out, and then I had fun figuring this fun piece out. I got these Faber Castell liners, but though it says waterproof, this paper takes a minute to, like, I guess, fully dry. So despite the markers being waterproof, I used a lot more ink, and I used my Ohuhu markers with these. I had originally used these with a different type of marker, so this problem hadn't occurred. But it did when I brought out my brush tip Ohuhu markers, and I really lathered it on, and I didn't really, tongue-tied. I didn't realize that it was taking a minute to dry, and plus I'm impatient. I hate waiting for line art to dry. So I think next time I'll try these with my microns. I'll give it like maybe a minute. Honestly, I don't like having to like do the line art the day before and then do the piece. Honestly, I like planning, the day before, but I like actually doing the piece, doing the line art, doing, all of that same day. That's just me. I'm a bit odd. But it's okay if you're just like me. But I learned this paper, although it says it's smudge resistant and offers, resistance to bleeding, it did a bit. I got a little too juicy. See, that's me finally slowly realizing how like quickly does this dry? And like, how long does it like sit on top or something? But you know, me slowly realizing it doesn't yield to too many layers. When I initially press down with the brush nib, it lets out a lot of ink and it kind of pulls there. And so it kind of spreads. So it was a learning experience all in all. I don't know if this paper is good for Ohuhu markers and I'm layering them up. Like maybe if I'm just adding the color as an accent, just doing one singular layer. Here I was doing like 2 or 3 depending on the area. And then maybe do the line art last since it does smudge. I don't know if it'll spread, but you know, that's the whole point of this challenge, is for me to try things, figure out things, so then I can come to love my art more and, you know, figure out the supplies and techniques I like. Because I initially tried this paper and I was like, I really like it, but I wasn't doing that many layers. And it was a different type of marker. Like these are Ohuhu's, and the other brand was a different one. And so it's fun trying to figure out the pieces and what exactly are my art supplies. What are my go-tos? You know, what am I comfortable with? What gets me the end result I want? So part of me was like, I should redraw her and try the line art last. But part of me is like, but I already drew her. I don't want to do this again. I'm terrible. I don't like redrawing things like exactly the same way, like redoing a piece over and over again. Because I do have the line art. I did it with Procreate and then I used my light board. But that does not mean I want to go through this process again. Because it's like, no, I already went through it. I learned some things. You know... I don't want to do it again. No, I'm gonna do it. Anyways, it was still fun, and I learned something. That's why making mistakes with your art is never a bad thing. It's how you learn. It's how you grow, and then feeling bad that you did bad last time makes you just want to strive a little harder for next time. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm so sad they never made another Munto sequel. Drives me crazy because I'm always like, there's still so much to this story though. Anyways, I'll leave y'all here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all soon. Bye.